go with Baker Mayfield, age
Hey, man.
28.6, 12 games played so far this season.
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
Sorry, I just wanted to push the button.
2,800 yards, 18 touchdowns. He's QB 22 for points per game, average points per game. What are you thinking?
I think the Buccaneers are an awful organization, and they don't know what they're doing. And I think that they keep him around in Tampa Bay. And I think if they mess around and leave this, win this division, that they're going to remain with Todd Bowles and Baker Mayfield, which is okay. It's an analogy. It's a long analogy, people, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. There are people out there, because trust me, I'm one of these people who are very upset sometimes. Like, these people are on welfare. They can do this. They can do that. They have, because trust me, I know someone personally who's literally on welfare, and she's on vacation all the time. She's traveling. She's going to Wisconsin. She's going to Ohio. She's literally always doing something, but she never works. She hasn't worked in over a decade. But she's not going to get anywhere with her life because of this situation, because she's not working. There's no ambition. They just give her, and that's all it is. Same thing with Todd Bowles and Baker. It's complacency. You're never going to go up. You're never going to be better than what you are. You're just going to be a 7-win team your entire life because you play in the NFC South, and then you have a mid quarterback and a mid head coach, and you have no ambition to get better. And that's what's happening in Tampa Bay, unfortunately. So if you keep with this system with Baker Mayfield and Todd Bowles, Baker's a backup quarterback. Let's just be honest. He is. He's not it. The only reason why he's doing so well this season is because of the Johnny Manziel effect. Mike Evans makes quarterbacks better. Just the way it is. Mike Evans is just that good. He's a Hall of Famer, best in the world. If you watch a Buccaneers game, it's struggle, long ball to Mike Evans. Boom, there's Baker's stats. He makes bad decisions. He holds onto the ball too long. He's trash. So where do I see him next season? Backing up somewhere. Or he stays in Tampa if they win the division. But this guy's a true backup. If you own him and if you roster him in Dynasty right now and you're out of it, he's someone I would try to move right now, because when he does become an unrestricted free agent, you're looking at a backup at best. You're looking at a Gardner Minshew situation. Where do we really see this guy going? Do you see him being a starter going forward? He hasn't really proved anything. He hasn't done anything this season to make you think he's a starter.
I can agree with that. I think he ends up going to the Buccaneers still. I think he gets re-signed. That's Bo Nix range if that doesn't fall anywhere. In fact, this mock draft has Bo Nix going 11 to the Raiders. So they could take a quarterback, but it's not going to be one of the best quarterbacks. So do you take that quarterback? Like, in my opinion, there's two quarterbacks out there that you want this year. It's Drake May and Caleb Lawrence. Everybody else should be like a late first round, second rounder. Caleb Williams. I don't know why I'm thinking about Lawrence, but I think Baker ends up staying here. I agree with you about they're just not getting better. So
you're just staying in place, complacent. When someone sets you up with something and you get like you're just comfortable and you don't want to move because you think life is so good, that's where you're dead. And that's where the Buccaneers are right now. And it's been that way for a long time here. But good point in the chat. The GM of this football team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, drafted Kyle Trask in the second round. Todd Bowles wanted Baker. Todd Bowles is starting Baker. The GM wants Kyle Trask in there. That's a fact. There is a struggle going on in the front office. The GM wants to fire Todd Bowles so bad so they can get their second round pick to play quarterback. I see Kyle Trask as a starter next season. I see Todd Bowles leaving because I don't see the Buccaneers winning the division. I see Atlanta winning. I see or New Orleans winning. I don't see the Buccaneers winning. Their schedule's too hard going forward. So I see Baker and Bowles gone, and I see Kyle Trask stepping in, and I see Baker maybe backing up somewhere and just being a role player, just like every other retread quarterback does. Maybe he goes to New York to back up Daniel Jones. I know that sounds silly, but they just invested a lot of money in Daniel Jones. Maybe he goes to Green Bay, backs up Jordan Love. I know that sounds silly, but again, they have to give him that situation, and Baker could be a fallback guy. I see Baker playing games next year, just not starting 16, 17 games.
All right. Next guy.
Atlanta would be cool, though, Ronald. Atlanta would be cool.
I think Atlanta also wants a rookie at this point. I mean, I guess they got Ritter. They're technically still in the wild card
Listen,
slot.
they can't all get rookies, Justin. They
I
can't
know,
all.
but we're talking about teams that like could go get a rookie quarterback.
No, what they're gonna do? They're gonna get Marvin. They're gonna trade up for Marvin Harrison Jr. and they're gonna target him 2 times a game. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make him block. That's what they're gonna do.
That's probably what they're gonna do, honestly.